here with their heroes. Pugna Grimstroke is really, really strong in the mid game before BKBs come out.
And not being able to just call it to yourself easily. It's in the bottom lane. Rasmus is poking away over here, Nico Baby, but Gilgear on the back line. FNG is really just poking here. Can they finish him off? There's a question. The creep wave will try to use the tree. Tries to salve up. Can they turn this back around? They should be able to. Yes, FNG will fall.
Yeah, that's worth it. They've got salve. He can heal back up. Pressured again. Honestly, Refraction does pretty good against life drain, surprisingly. It really blocks the first couple of seconds.
FNG is just bullying Gilgear here. In fact, he gets himself a solo kill. Either way, I think you lose this tower pretty quickly. You're up against a Pugna, right?
Yeah, there's not that much you can do.
Stormstormer?
Oh, Stormstormer.
Oh, Hanskin and FNG have found themselves a TA, but they will be able to get the kill on FNG. So Hanskin now having to be very, very careful. He's going to get the pop, the little trap pop, followed up with the Earth Spike, and Tofu will collect the kill.
If they do that, it's going to be easier to invade against TA or anybody else. There's Stampede.
Stampede. And in the bottom, Gilgear's here along with the Monkey King. They're looking to blow up Nico Baby. They're going to be able to. The follow-up, though, here from Blip have to Decrepify. They go. They use the life drain, and they're doing a decent amount of damage. As Rez is just ticking down over to the side. They do manage to get the kill onto FNG. Nico Baby goes down, but they lose Ace, and they're going to end up losing Gilgear.
The Ultra Lake him. And in the meantime, TA's farming. And giving Pugna a little gold advantage doesn't matter.
The arena, the spear to the wall, and of course the life drain. That's a dead Rasmus. Stormstormer is rotating down with Gilgear. Meeting the hook shot though coming in from FNG, cogging up. That's another kill going over to Limp. And looks like we'll probably lose FNG here because they are not happy about this on the side of the Smashers, but they do have to be careful.
Limp is doing a great job showing us how good this last pick Pugna was. He just decrep, life drains everybody, and they can't do anything. Look at this. Here it is again.
Again, and they do have the Inkswell on top of it. They just have to close the gap over onto Ace. They'll stun him. Oh, a little bit of a whiff spear here coming out from S4. So they go use the Stampede. Stormstormer chasing after S4. Got the tree dance over on the side here for the Monkey as he leaps back down again. It's just going to try to take down the Pugna ward. Another shot coming out. They'll go. They'll drop the Chaotic Offering. They've had enough of Limp, for God's sakes. On the back line, though, Hanskin does get left behind. And S4 is trying to wait patiently. Will try to push this Golem away. Oh, the stun, though, coming out. The spear, though, is able to save Limp. He's still alive, but not for much longer. Eventually, he will fall to Tofu.
All right, let's see how the smoke breaks here. Hanskin's going to place a ward. They're going to see it right away. This could reveal that there's a smoke.
Hook shot. Immediately over onto the TA. They'll pin her to the wall, and they just need enough damage. The Hex does buy a bit more time, but eventually they will kill Stormstormer as Limp sitting on the very far back line gets the kill onto Gilgear. Double soul by double silence coming out here as well as they'll try to burst them down. Can they do it in time? Oh, the stun coming up from Ace will be able to keep the Warlock alive. Rasmus looking, oh, good shield bash though again coming out here as they just can't seem to get their hands on the side of Alliance right now, even with this Warlock slow coming out from Tofu. Do they still try this?
Aim and hook into steal.
Nah,
it's just done.
It belongs to the side of the Hellbears.
Or can they get a pick off? They're going to grab S4. At least he's got Blink, though.
Does have the Blink. He's got someone nearby, though. Immediately saying, all right, they fight up with this arena. The Soulbind comes out. The finger came out, but it wasn't enough damage as they split it off to the side. And they do manage to go and drop down. They get the kill over onto Hanskin. On the back lines, S4. He survived a little bit longer, but he is going to eventually fall. But that is, again, the Aegis getting taken off of the TA.
They're going to have to keep more tempo. This is not by any means the end of the world.
Limp would like to go and just remove Rasmus here as FNG, but the hook shot will ensure that is a dead Rasmus, but they do have to be on the run now. Ace up into the trees. They're dropping some of the traps. S4 is nearby. They'll stun over here onto the Clockwork. S4 waiting patiently here. Are they going to be able to keep alive? No, but they should be able to put a little bit of damage over here to this TA. And
Pugna just doesn't matter anymore. Pugna is going to have to start playing really defensive instead, and he's doing up a Octarine floor.
Nice spear over to the side here. They even go. They drop the arena just to ensure that they get the kill on Stormstormer. And Limp is hunting. Hook shot coming in again from FNG. The push back immediately. This is just going to be a dead Warlock, although he had the 4-7. He's trying so hard, but the stroke of fate coming in from Hanskin will ensure that Tofu falls. Action currently on the side of Hellbears.
Best thing to do while they're buying time, for sure.
FNG is teleporting, though. Figure they've got this tower in the bag, and they're looking to probably try to fight them off of the building down here. Yeah, the smoke comes out. FNG trying to get into position. Does see Stormstormer. careful. The teleports are coming out. Hookshot in again, immediately over to the TA. Going to Cog, throw right off the side. They go and they drop the chaotic offering. But look at this damage. The Soulbind comes out again, looking to just spear him over, and they're going to be able to go. They take it down. Follow up here over on Gilgir. Who's next to fall? Ace the Stone Gaze, and the Snake just holding them into place. The split shot comes out. Oh my goodness. Ace goes down. Rasmus goes down too. And now Tofu is trying to hide in the corner, but you can't run from S4. It's a triple kill. Working on the Scotty next as the item for the Dusa. Limp has just, his positioning has also been very, very good throughout this being, oh dear, oh Tofu, he just stepped out of his base. He just wanted to put down a war, guys, over the back line zone. They find Ace. They're going to try to hold him into place here. They're stunning up S4, trying to keep him in place, but they just lose Ace immediately. He takes one step out. S4 even going for the arena. He would like this kill over on Tofu, and by God, he will find it. Game firmly in Alliance's hand right now, as they just methodically are sweeping across the map. And again, FNG, okay, the force up comes out. They will end up leaving Gilgir behind, though. So looking like a very dead lion as they get the Soulbind off, too. Spear over onto the side. The double suck coming out. They'll go and they'll drop that golem on the backlines. But look at Nico, baby. He's just chasing them down one by one, taking down Tofu. He'd like to take down Rasmus, too, but isn't going to be able to get his hands on them.
Really good.
Yeah.
FNG's definitely been there at all the fights. Feels like 17 of the 21 kills. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yo, yeah. Hellbar Smashers, they don't want to take these long, drawn-out engagements because Nico Babe just super happy to sit in the middle of everything. And look at this, the hook shot again from FNG with the Inksplode just immediately pushing off to the side here on the Centaur. Stormstormer jumping on the other line, but they have the Stone Gaze here. They've got the Mystic Snake as they just chew up people on the back line. They take that Tofu, they take that Rasmus, Gilgir, and now they're soulbound up over here. Stormstormer and Ace in this terrible-looking, just three-legged race as Nico Baby chases down 8. They really want to get the kill over here onto Limp, and they're not going to be able to because it just gets frozen here into place. That's another kill here, and the G's get dropped.
I mean, it was time, basically. They needed to hit this BKB timing against their opponents like a couple minutes ago, 4 or 5 minutes ago, without giving them team fight advantage.